Hello everyone, my name's Leah and today I'm gonna show you how I made these cup koozies. They were super easy, they only took like 30 minutes, or I could probably do them in 30 minutes. They took longer because I was figuring it out. I didn't watch a tutorial or anything, but you could definitely do it a lot faster. So if you want to try and make them, you're gonna need some insulated batting, basically, like scrap fabric, and of course your normal sewing supplies. So let's get started.
Alright, you guys know the drill. First up is always pattern making, and spoiler alert, I did mess it up. It wasn't a huge deal or anything. One of the lines just ended up backwards, if that makes sense. Like the pattern looked like this, like a trapezoid, and it's supposed to look like this, a parallelogram. So it wasn't like a hard fix. I just had to chop one of the lines the other way. But yeah, the parallelogram just makes it so that the edges line up a lot nicer at the end when you fold that last part over. It wasn't like a hard fix or anything. It was just a shame that I'm cutting all of this so precisely. This like outer fabric, the lining fabric, and the batting fabric were all cut. And it only took one extra cut to fix it. It was just like a little disappointment. But it's okay, we moved past that. I got over it physically and emotionally, so we are all good now. Now, if you're only making one cup koozie, you're going to have a lot of batting left over. So lucky for you, you get to make more cup koozies. Or you can use them to like pot holders, oven mitts, things like that. Things that require protection from heat or super cold. So good for you. On to the fun stuff. We're quilting now. Well, not fun at first because you gotta draw all the lines on there, which is a little annoying, and maybe I just wasn't doing it right, but the fabric kept moving under my chalk because I was pushing on the chalk so hard. But we moved past that, and then you sew it on, you just follow the lines you drew on. The batting doesn't get stuck in the machine or anything, so you don't have to worry about that. Up next, you just assemble your pieces. So you sew your lining to the front, or the part that has like the batting on it, and then you fold it inside out and you stab it until the corners are out. Then you have to add the elastic. I did 2 channels, and so here you see me sewing one of them. It's just 2 straight lines on the top and the bottom, so it can hug your cup, and so you can put it on multiple cups, so it'll stretch to whatever shape you have. I was going super slow here because the fabric was getting bulky and I was getting worried about my machine and my needle, but it worked out. It was okay. I used my holy grail loop turner to just pull the elastic through. I love that thing, but if you don't have a loop turner, you can just use like what's called a safety pin, and it'll work just as well. It probably won't even take you that much longer, honestly. I just have the loop turner, so I used it. Then you trim the elastic and you sew the 2 pieces together. Before I finish the last seam on here, I wanted to make sure it fit the cup because I didn't measure the cup. I was kind of just hoping the elastic would pull through and make it fit multiple sized cups. And sure enough, it worked. It fit good. I was making sure it had a little extra room to stretch. That was my Starbucks cup. I also tested on my water bottle later, and it fits on there too. So now I can finish the last seam, and I didn't show it in the video, but I also finished the inside with some bias tape because I was gifting these to friends, so I wanted it to look nice on the inside and the outside. And yep, tested it on the cup once again, and you're gonna see me test it on 2 more cups right here. It is my matcha cup that I have it on. I get really excited. Wait a minute, give it a second. It takes a little stretching to get it on, but it's okay. That means it's snug and it won't fall off. And here I am, super excited, super happy that it fit. finally seeing it come together. Had to run to get my water bottle next. My water bottle is pretty wide, or has a pretty big circumference, so it takes a little bit. It did stretch it all the way, but it worked and it wasn't going to slide through, so that's good.
Alright, I hope you found that somewhat helpful, and if you didn't, thank you for sticking around to the end anyways. I hope you enjoy the cup koozies, or whoever you made them for enjoys them, and thanks for watching. Bye!